Fast food, Hebrews Biscuits, chapter 4, 11 and 12. Let us therefore make every effort to enter that rest, so that no one will fall away by following their example of disobedience. For the word of God is living and active, sharper than any double-edged sword. It penetrates even to dividing soul and spirit, joints and marrow. It judges the thoughts and attitudes of the heart. What does this idea of upholding the power of the word have to do with not following a pattern of disobedience, but obeying? In the next session, we'll talk about reminding you that the deception of sin. And so the opposite of deception is the need for truth. That is the word of God. It's true. So let's just focus on our reference point of truth, the austerity of the word of God, which we have a hard time appreciating in a culture that dilutes the power of one's word. We're so far removed from the Old Testament, where word was irrevocable. I think of Jephthah, the judge who, in celebrating God, says, the next thing that crossed my door, I will sacrifice for you. It turns out to be his daughter. Our culture, absolutely no problem saying, you know what, I was irrational and impetuous in saying that, and let's just forgive me, let's go on. Or I think of Isaac giving his will, giving his blessing to Jacob and not Esau, and because Jacob deceived him, being a woolly Esau, and you just say, hey, you know what, let's just start all over because I was completely deceived. They were the ones that were scheming against me. Let's redo this. But no, a word is said, it is irrevocable. And all that is projecting the ultimate image of God. When God says his word, he doesn't go back on it. So when we see promises like in Isaiah 25, O Lord, you are my God, I will exalt you, praise your name, for you in perfect faithfulness have done wonderful things, things you planned long ago. What God says, what he plans, will come about. His word is completely reliable, which to us totally changes our schema of thinking, because he is not like man, he is only like God. So his word is true, and it is always true. It cannot become untrue.